Hey, Mark here from MakeTheMostOfMassage.com. Today I'm going to show you how to do light to medium pressure with massage tools. Okay, so what we're gonna do is regulate our pressure by leaning less, and we're going to lean less in 4 different ways. One way is that we're going to choose a tool with a longer shank so that it won't allow us to lean as much. Another way is that we're going to widen our stance, so we won't be able to lean with all our body weight in as effectively as if we were standing straight up. Another way is we're going to put a little more of our weight to our back heel as opposed to our toes. And the last way is by sitting down. So we lose some of our leaning leverage by sitting down, and that also will act as a governor that you won't put too much pressure into an area where you want light to medium pressure. So let's go over them. Okay, let's start with our stances. So we're going to start with a wider stance. All right, so we have a tool here. So if I'm going to lean in with this tool, with the T-bar, with a straight up stance, I can put a lot of pressure right there. However, if I want to regulate my pressure to light to medium, I'm going to adjust so that my leaning leverage has been reduced. So even if I lean full with this, I'm not leaning my whole body weight into the person. Okay, the other way is with the same thing with the stance. I have a wide stance, but if I put my weight more back to my heels, then I have less leaning leverage. So I'm just able to, this would be for light pressure. I could do the same amount of work and be confident that I'm not going to put too much pressure into the person's, wherever area that I'm working on. Okay, the third way, we're going to take a tool with a longer shank, and that way we won't be able to, again, exert as much pressure, because if the shorter one, we can lean more into that. With this one, we're already farther off, and there's less that we're going to be able to lean. You can do all three. So I got my weight on the back, my stance is wider, and I have a longer shank using the T-bar or the L-bar. I can work up and down in my groove. I can work to get to a place where it's a little bit lower. I can spread my stance out and my weight to my heels. If I want to put a little more pressure, I can sort of lean in there, shift it a little bit forward. And the last way is to actually sit down. So you lose a lot of leaning leverage there, but you also gain a lot of control. So I'm going to rest my arm on my leg. That's my leg. And what that does, it takes all the muscle contraction out of my shoulder, because I'm just using muscles to stabilize my arm right now at this point. So now I can take my L-bar and I can position to where I want to position it in the Lendemain groove, and I can start to work that area, and my ability to lean has been reduced. I can still lean, and I am leaning in, but this allows me to be very controlled in how I apply my pressure. And for something like this, for the lighter pressure, you notice my hand, the way I'm holding the L-bar is a lot looser and more like how you might hold a pencil, as opposed to if I were doing deeper pressure, my palm would be more in the palm of my hand. So go over these again one more time. Sit, support your arm, put your guide finger down, and you can lean gently forward with your torso to generate pressure. So you're standing, wider stance is going to reduce your leaning leverage, weight to the back to more to your heels, and using a tool with a longer shank will also help you regulate how much pressure you can apply. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Check us out on my blog at www.makethemostofmassage.com. Appreciate any comments or feedback that you have. Thanks.